Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Team Talk. I'm your host, Wes.
And I'm your co-host, Russ.
And today we're going to be talking about UFC Fight Night Kape versus
Horiguchi.
Horiguchi. But before we get into that, let's talk about what happened last week.
UFC 250 Freedom, folks.
We the people. Now, everyone's talking bad about Justin Gaethje on the fact that he can't read, but he was somehow staring at the Declaration of Independence. He even said that he couldn't read it. But I'll have you know this man has a bachelor's degree in human services that he got from the University of Colorado. Can he read, though? Do you think he can read, Russell?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that he's actually a big dummy like they put him out to be? Or he just looks like a big dummy?
I mean,
Or a little bit of both?
probably both.
There's not much he really has to think about. Yeah.
No.
Well, I think
He's
just
got to fight.
maybe he is dumb. And that's worked in his favor. You know why, Russ? Maybe he's too dumb to understand that he can lose because he just beat Ilya Topuria, who was 17-0, but is now 17-1. And that one came from Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Yeah.
And I said it was going to happen.
And we agreed, by the way. We did agree on the last podcast that if anyone was able to do it, it would be Justin Gaethje.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait. Didn't you?
No, I said I wanted Topuria to win, but I said I agreed with you that if anyone had to do it, it'd be Justin Gaethje.
No.
You want to bet? I'll rewind it.
We made a gentleman's bet on dinner.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to do that, did we?
Yeah, we didn't.
We forgot all about that.
So go ahead and send me a good 40. That'll cover it.
It was
Yeah. Go ahead and send me $40. I'll let y'all keep because I paid $70.
Well, because technically, yeah. Well, I'm wait for I may get paid.
When you getting paid?
I think tomorrow. Yeah.
Works out great. It's $40. I was so happy to see that, but I wasn't happy to see what happened before that, which was a nightmare. And I think that the United States should go to war with France. And it should be implemented that there should be no more French people allowed to travel to the United States. Ever. And Cyril Gahn needs to be cut from the UFC because he is evil. He is mean. Quite ugly. And lest we forget French. And I don't like what he did to my Pookie Bear, Alex Pereira. That really hurt to watch. He was wrong for doing it. I think that should have been called a no contest, and he should have been disqualified. And Alex Pereira should have gotten the belt. And yeah, am I ass kissing Alex Pereira? Yes, because I love Alex Pereira. But what happened was wrong. It was wrong on Cyril Gahn's end, and it was also wrong on Herb Dean's end. Herb Dean watched this man elbow Alex Pereira in the neck, the nape of the neck, and then went to bring out a tape measure, okay? My tape measure has a mark right at the 3 inches mark. And, drew on the back of their head, put the little lines, whatever. And yeah, that's great that the rule that's a rule that makes a lot of sense, Herb. That makes a lot of sense. Either way, the rule was broken several times without any interference. That's Herb Dean's job to interfere with rules being broken, especially rules that can have catastrophic consequences to being broken that affect someone's health and well-being. What do you think should come of this or will come of this from the Herb Dean, Alex Pereira, Cyril Gahn situation?
What do I think will come of it?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I'm serious. Probably nothing's going to happen. Cyril Gahn's going to fight Tom Aspinall in September in France, where he's, probably going to cheat again.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully Tom Aspinall wins, and then he'll probably get poked in the eye again, and then hopefully they'll get rid of him after that. And then Alex Pereira goes up against Josh Hokett.
Because he wants to chama on your mama.
Yeah.
Also, folks, Josh Hokett.
Alex Pereira versus Herb Dean.
Oh, yeah.
Herb Dean won't do it. Can you imagine if Herb Dean won? That'd be weird. I'd be like, man, this ref's pretty good.
I'd shoot the TV. They'd never let me into Miller's again.
Miller just be like, he's just sitting there like this going.
Man, my nana was married to a guy that got mad at the TV one time because somebody lost her NASCAR race and shot it.
Wow.
He was drunk, playing with a gun. But anyways, I think it'll go down like this. I think that it'll cause such an upset because it has caused such an upset in the UFC fans community that what you said is truly what's going to happen. And I think that they will cut Cyril Gahn, or they just won't let him fight no more.
Yeah, if he does it again, yeah.
Yeah, and because he has never had a fight where he didn't break some kind of a rule. But what do you think the rule he's going to break in his next fight will be against Tom Aspinall? You think
Well,
the
eye poke has already happened. So, I mean, hey, the back of the head thing works, so maybe he might do that again.
He does that all the time.
Yeah, he'll probably do it this one.
What if he just comes up like right out the gate,
finger in the nose?
No, they come up like round one starts, and he comes up, just kicks him square in the balls. It's like, and apparently, according to Sean O'Malley, whenever they were in the dressing room, right? Whenever they were all, getting the refs talk to them before the fight. So what they used to do, they would tell them the rules in the ring and stuff, and blah blah blah. No eye pokes, no whatever. And that's what refs do. They come to everybody before the fight and they say, "Hey, this is the rules." Blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter if they're an experienced fighter; they've done it forever. They still do it, right? Because especially in different places and stuff, may have different rules. But he remembers translators, right? Specifically telling them, "Hey, make sure you tell Cyril Gahn and Alex Pereira no eye pokes, no back of the head shots, all these things." Because Cyril Gahn's a cheater. That's what he does. He's a cheater.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what has affected me worse in my life at this point. When Cyril Gahn cheated or when my ex cheated. I don't know. I'm just as sad about both. Okay. Just
probably
as sad
Cyril
about
Gahn.
both. You know what? Yeah, he's cheated more. Cheaters cheat. Once a cheater, always cheater. That's what Mama always said. But wait a minute. One more thing from the White House Garden. Josh Hokett.
Poor Derek Lewis, by the way.
Poor Derek Lewis. I love Derek Lewis, and I hate to see him lose. But he's getting on up there in age. He's still entertaining, and we love him, right? He went against Josh Hokett, and Josh Hokett, with his victory speech, loudly proclaimed in front of the White House and in front of millions of fans watching around the world that Michelle Obama is a man. Now, everybody's like, oh, me. I just kind of figured that was common knowledge, right? But there is a rumor that they are trying to sue Josh Hokett and the UFC. And I'm not getting political here. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying I think she's a man. That's up to you to decide what you believe I think. Okay? I'm going to keep politics out of this, but I'm just saying what I'm saying. They want to sue the UFC and Josh Hokett for doing that. And here's how suing works. Let's say Teep Talk was a big business and somebody got on here and said, hey, these guys are committing tax fraud and not paying taxes on their revenue that they make from their show. We make zero revenue from the show. We haven't made anything from it. We have 33 subscribers.
Not yet, but one day.
One day. And let's say you wanted to sue us, we would have to go to court. No. If we wanted to sue you for saying that, for defamation, we would have to go to court and then prove that we are not, in fact, committing tax fraud or tax evasion, right? But if we were, then we can't sue you for that because you're just making a factual statement. In Josh Hokett's case, if they sue him and the UFC, they have to prove that Michelle Obama is, in fact, a woman. Now, they are part of the government, so they would come up with some kind of faulty proof that they could figure out. But I don't think they sue. And when they don't sue and they don't pursue this in any way, I think that might be a good enough reason for me to believe that they don't want to have to prove it. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm not saying she's a man. But I am saying that if you look at Mike Tyson in his prime and you look at his back, and you look at hers, a woman doesn't have that type of muscular definition. And people say, what about Serena Williams? Serena Williams was a woman who was possibly on steroids. And that was the whole thing. Nobody said she was a man. You know? And it's okay for a woman to be buff. But there's also the fact that there's countless photos and videos of a bulge. But hey, you know what? More power to him. You know, if Barack Obama is actually with a man, I hope they're happy together. That's fine with me. Yep.
Yeah.
But on to this weekend's card. What do we have in front of us today? Right? Wait. Why didn't I go into my thing I always say? Russell, take it away.
Thank you, Wes. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight will be at the Meta Apex in Las Vegas, United States of America. This featherweight bout is our first fight. We have Armenia, Melsik Bagdasarian. 8-3. No. 8-3, 5 knockouts, 4 first-round finishes. Lost the last fight by round 1 knockout TKO. Won the fight before that by unanimous decision. He's fought Jean Silva. Lost to round 1 knockout TKO. He's a plus 280. Going up against a Kyrgyzstan, Murtazali Magomedov. He's 1-0. He has no fight history. He's a minus 355. Now, people would probably pick a Magomedov, but I will tell you my picks later on that one. I picked Magomedov, but I'm going to tell you the other one too.
Why did you pick Magomedov? This
Because
is
it's
his
just,
first.
I don't know, it's just his last name. Sometimes those names just
This is his
win.
second fight.
Yeah, and it might be his second win.
Statistically, if they have a beard and no mustache,
I don't know what he looks like.
if they have a beard and no mustache, and they have a last name that ends with an ov, they win.
1 second. Let's look. Gotta look real quick.
Yep, beard, no mustache.
He's winning.
Yep.
I'm choosing Magomedov. Next fight is a featherweight bout. Philippines versus United States. Philippines, Hyder Emil, 11-2, 6 knockouts, 1 submissions, and 2 first-round finishes. Lost his last 2 fights by round 3 decision, round 1 knockout TKO. He's fought no one I know. He's a plus 170 going up against United States Christian Rodriguez. 12-4, 3 knockouts, 4 submissions, and 5 first-round finishes. He lost his last 2 fights as well by round 3 split decision and unanimous decision. He's fought Costa and lost. He's fought Rosa Jr. and won unanimous decision. Minus 205. I am choosing Christian Rodriguez for this. Our next bout is another featherweight bout. United States versus Brazil. We got United States Andre Fili or File. It doesn't matter how you say it. 25-13. He's 10 knockouts, 3 submissions, 8 first-round finishes. Lost his last fight by round 2 split decision. Wait. I don't know. Round 3 split decision. And a round 2. Oh, my God. It's messing up. My thing's messed up. Whatever. Don't matter. He fought Costa and lost submission. Swanson lost a split decision. Ig lost to a knockout TKO. Lost to Bryce Mitchell. Lost to Michael Johnson. Lost to Max Holloway submission. He's a plus 245. Going up against Vincius Oliveira, 23-4, 16 knockouts, 2 submissions, and 14 first-round finishes. He lost the last fight by round 2 submission and 1 fight before that unanimous decision. He's fought Batista, lost the submission. Nurmagomedov, he beat round 3 unanimous decision. He's a minus 305. I'm choosing Oliveira. And before I get into the co-main event, I just want to say that we get all of our information from UFC.com and DraftKings.
Where the crown is yours, and wait. This week, John Jones is off the hook, Russ.
Uh-oh.
I'll fight Herb Dean. Or
Cyril
gone. And
right.
Now, if I were to fight John Jones, I just know it'd be over, and I would let it happen, okay? Because I'd be making a ton of money. Cyril gone, though, I know it'd be over, but I wouldn't just let it happen. I'd go in for that one good overhand right. I'd train that overhand right for months, and I'd make it as good as I could and hope to God that I landed it. And then when he's on the ground, I'm going to ground and pound like this.
That's
and then I'm going to flip him over and ground and pound to the back of the head like this. And then, hopefully, Herb Dean is reffing it. So I can say, no, Herb. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop, Herb. I'm not. You wouldn't stop him. And then I'm going to kick Herb Dean right in the balls. Yep.
Right in the haunches.
So Herb Dean, Cyril gone. If I don't get a response by next week, you're both ducking. Just like John Jones. That's 3 ducks. I'll have my ducks in a row, brother.
Now, our co-main event is a light heavyweight bout, Moldova versus New Zealand. Moldovan Ion Cutelaba, 20-11-1, 13 knockouts, 4 submissions, 16 first-round finishes, going up against one is round 1 submission and lost round 3 split decision. He's fought Johnny Walker, lost his submission. Ankalaev lost to knockout TKO. Lost to Ankalaev again, knockout TKO. Beat Roundtree Jr., knockout TKO, and lost to Glover to a round 2 submission. He's a plus 245 going up against New Zealand's Navajo Sterling. 9-0.
Navajo Sterling.
Yeah. 9-0. 5 knockouts, 2 first-round finishes. Won his last 2 fights by round 2 knockout, TKO, round 3 decision. Fought nobody. I know he's a minus 305. And I will tell you the picks with if you would like to choose Cutelaba, just because this guy's really fought nobody. The main event is a flyweight bout. Portugal versus Japan. We got Japan's Kyoji Horiguchi, 36-5, 15 knockouts, 6 submissions, and 10 first-round finishes. Won his last 2 fights by round 3 decision, round 3 submission. Fought Michael Johnson, lost to round 5 submission. He's a plus 130. Going up against Manel Kape.
Manel Kape.
That's it right there. That's the way you say it. I'm going to say it my way, though. But 14 knockouts, 5 submissions, 10 first-round finishes. Won his last 2 fights, round 1 knockout TKO, round 3 knockout TKO. Fought Royval, beat him knockout TKO. Fought Pantoja and lost to a lost to a round 3 decision. He's a minus 155. I am choosing Kape. Now, if you decide to choose Magomedov, Rodriguez, Oliveira, Sterling, and Kape, you get $55.31 for $10. Now, if you want to keep that bet and not go with Magomedov and decide to choose Melsik, you get $164. Now, if you still want to keep that bet and not have Melsik, but change it to Eon, right, because Eon's got more experience, you get $143. Now, if you decide to choose Cutelaba, Andre, and Melsik, because those are the 3 pluses, if you have a little bit of extra money, you just want to throw it on there for funsies, $452.29 for $10. So that is it for my picks. And
the last round of game statistics from UFC
is not available.
What?
Because not on there.
None of these fighters are on there.
No. But here's what I'm going to say, folks. UFC 5 game statistics will, since I didn't have any for you, and I wish I did, because I looked it up on my game, and the fighters are on there. It's just the opponents. I can't find any. But I just want to say this, folks. It has been an honor and a privilege to give you UFC 5 game statistics, because UFC 6 is out. I am going to be purchasing it, and that will be the new UFC 6 game statistics. And I hope that they have updated that so much to where you can put the game statistic in and it actually hits. So then you can win big money.
What else is there? That's Sharbut and Magomedov fights next week at 11 o'clock.
Next week.
Yep.
Yep, folks. We will we'll definitely be covering that next week. I think he'll win.
What do you think your favorite fight from the White House card was?
Taporia.
I was going to say other than Taporia.
No.
Yeah.
Ruffy and Chandler.
Ooh.
I liked how Ruffy, dude. That was good. I mean, just
maybe this will be Chandler's last big event, because he sucks. He's not like he loses every fight.
Yeah, he's not good, man.
No.
At all. He needs to call out one more guy so he can lose. Dana White. Dana White. Get rid of Michael Chandler and get rid of Cyril Gahn.
If you could get rid of one, which one would it be?
That's Cyril Gahn.
Make them fight.
Michael Chandler, move up with your 155 and eat a bunch of chocolate and get up to the heavyweights. And whoever loses has to leave the UFC.
It would be him. So
kind of like how Chael Sonnen called out Anderson Silva for the second fight and it said, Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm up in the stakes. He's like, if I beat you, you leave the division. If you beat me, I will leave the UFC forever. And then he
Did
lost.
did he leave?
Yeah, I think so. I think he did leave. I think he did leave and he went to like Strikeforce or something. Or whatever other event, local event there was.
Pride? Was it Pride back then?
No.
No.
He went to something. He was part of the Ultimate Fighter as a coach in Brazil, but
you know what though? I see a lot. Well, okay. He was the first person to add a personality to being a fighter. You know what I mean? And he walked so that Josh Hokett could run.
I don't agree at that.
Well, I mean, Josh Hokett's not doing it as good
I
as
don't
he
agree that Chael Sonnen did that.
Who do you think it was?
Tito Ortiz, he was the one opening his mouth a lot more back then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You got to really think back then. Like, the talkers, like Tito Ortiz was one of them, for sure. Kind of, Tito Ortiz was one. Brock Lesnar was kind of funny sometimes. But let's see. Another big talk. Rampage Jackson was a good talker.
Mm-hmm.
And who was it? And then Chael Sonnen. And then I'd have to say...
Chael Sonnen had the staged...
Oh, Conor McGregor. We got to throw in Conor in there, too.
Yeah. But, Chael Sonnen had, like, the wrestling promo type of stuff to say.
Yeah, Chael...
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Chael, Conor, and then we could say Josh.
Yeah. I don't think Josh does it as good.
No, he's kind of lame.
He's
modern. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
He's with the modern tradition.
Mm-hmm. Kids these days.
Some of it's kind of stupid, to be honest, what he said.
Yeah. But you know what? It makes you watch.
It makes you watch it.
It makes you watch, and if you hate him, you watch it because you want him to get knocked out.
And then he doesn't get knocked out. He beats people.
Knocked out. You know.
So that's why I can't. Did if he? All right.
I think that eventually he'll become lovable.
What would you do if he knocked out Alex Pereira? If he does, will that mean he becomes the next great heavyweight?
I don't want to talk about it, Russ. If he knocks out Alex Pereira, I think that I'll just stop watching UFC altogether.
Oh,
I don't want that to happen.
I'm just wondering, man. I'm just wondering.
I honestly don't think he's a good match for Alex Pereira.
Wes would probably look at the manager at the place we go and say, "Well, I appreciate you."
I shoot TV. That's what I do. I shoot TV.
I appreciate you having me here, but unfortunately, this will be my final time coming because Alex Pereira lost to that doof.
Yep.
So I will be watching the fights from now on at my buddy's house. Millers, I salute you. That's what he would do.
I would die, bro. I don't know what I would do.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Alex Pereira losing? Yeah, he can lose. But to Josh Hokett, no.
By the way, I'm going to mention this because we will be covering this eventually. Machigo Gary versus Islam Makhachev. We hope Makhachev wins. But like my great partner in crime usually says, the main event, something sometimes happens. So just imagine.
Most of the time when there is a big upset, it is at the main event.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we just got to see how the hype goes. We got to, sometimes it's hype. Like, if you think about it, sometimes if you see the crowd being like, oh, dude, Gary's going to whip him. Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Islam would be like, here's the upset.
Well, another thing is, the White House card, for example, there was not one underdog that won.
There was not one decision. I mean, Diego Lopez knocks out Garcia. I mean, Nickel did great. Ruffy, Hokett, O'Malley. Gaethje and Gone. I mean, that was just.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't expect some of them to win, but like the ones I wanted, I mean, it's
Now
amazing.
Alex Pereira and Gone, they were both like even. It was like a pick 'em, right?
Because Pereira
Yeah,
was
it
doing
doesn't
great.
count. Now everybody expected Pereira to win, yeah, but as far as the betting odds goes,
Yeah, because the
there
betting
was
odds was minus
yeah,
110 for both.
there was one upset, and it was the main event. Now, when it comes to fight nights and stuff like that, no, it's not as big a deal. A lot of times the main event may be an upset, yeah, but big cards, the main event, there's a lot of times there's an upset, unless unless it is Islam Makachev. Because last time I knew Islam Makachev was going to mop the floor with, um, you know, JDM.
Yeah, JDM was something. Jack Della Maddalena.
Mhm.
I think that's about it.
Yep. That is it for this week's episode of Team Talk. I've been your host, Wes,
I've been your co-host, Russ.
and we will see you.
Send this.
Send this.
Hold on. To
Send this to your. Show this to your boss. Yeah.
I feel like we've said balls.
They don't remember. You get caught on your phone at work. Say, hey, this is what I was listening to. Because you people don't pay me enough. And I'm trying to make some more revenue here with some bets. TikTok. Yeah.
Wait for mine. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Send this to your usher at the movie theaters when you watch Toy Story 5. When you go in there and you say, here's my ticket, sir. And also, just want to let you know, TikTok is the one that brought me here to watch Woody and Buzz Lightyear and the gang to go up against the digital world.
And Sporky.
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing in this?
I think it's more. It's digital now. It's like
Are they fighting AI or something?
no, I don't think. I don't know. That's probably what it is. But they're going to get new to AI stuff or digital. So yeah. But yeah.
Yep. But we will see you in the next one.
Yeah.